I was planning to propose to my girlfriend of 4 years tonight. Instead, I spent the evening moving my things out and exposing her to her entire family. I accidentally overheard her telling her friends that our relationship was just a social experiment to see how much a nice guy can endure before he snaps. Now she's claiming I'm the one who betrayed her. Am I? I, 28 male, am a high school teacher. I'm patient, calm, and I've always believed that communication is the key to everything. My girlfriend, Sophie, 26 female, is an aspiring lifestyle influencer. I've always supported her, even when I didn't want to be in her videos. I thought we were a team. Yesterday was supposed to be the biggest day of my life. I had the ring in my pocket. I came home early from work to set up a candlelit dinner, but as I opened the front door, I heard laughing from the living room. It was Sophie and her two best friends. I was about to walk in, but I stopped when I heard my name. The loyalty and submission series is going to go viral, Sophie said, sounding excited. You guys, he's so predictable. For the last month, I've been giving him fake emergencies just to see if he'd drop everything. I even hired that guy to harass me at the gym just to see if Jake would actually fight him or just try to talk it out like a loser. He's so soft, it's actually embarrassing. Her friend Sarah laughed. But what's the final test? You've been gaslighting him for weeks about the missing rent money that you actually spent on that designer bag. Sophie giggled. The final test is tonight. I'm going to tell him I accidentally slept with my ex. I've hidden cameras in the bedroom. I want to see if he cries or if he finally grows a pair. If he forgives me, the video will be called The Most Submissive Man on Earth. Either way, the views will be insane. I stood there clutching the engagement ring in my pocket, feeling like my heart had been hollowed out with an ice cream scoop. The gym harasser? I had been worried for her safety for weeks. The missing rent? I had taken a second job tutoring at night to cover the gap so she wouldn't stress. It wasn't a relationship to her. It was a script. I was just an unpaid actor in a show I didn't know I was filming. I didn't storm in. I didn't scream. I quietly went back outside, sat in my car, and called her mother, who I'm very close with. I told her exactly what I heard. Then I called my brother. I waited until Sophie left to go get drinks with her friends. I had 2 hours. I moved my essentials out. But before I left, I found her content laptop. I didn't delete anything. No, that's illegal. Instead, I uploaded the raw footage of her and her friends planning the cheating prank and the submission series to her own private family Facebook group and sent the link to her main sponsors. I left the engagement ring on the kitchen table with a note that said, "The experiment is over. The results are in. I'm not submissive. I'm gone. Enjoy the views." Sophie is in total damage control. Her family is disgusted with her, and her 2 biggest brand deals dropped her within hours for unethical content creation. She's blowing up my phone, screaming that I had no right to eavesdrop on a private conversation and that I've destroyed her career over a joke. She says that, as a content creator, she has to push boundaries, and if I really loved her, I would have understood that it was just work. Her friends are calling me a narcissist for ruining her life instead of just breaking up with her like a normal person.